it's really important for poets to not only view their work from the perspective of a page or even from the perspective of a collection, but also asking yourself, well, where else can this go? What else can be done with this? Who else could this potentially engage with? You're making the poem more legible and accessible to people who maybe wouldn't have interacted with it on a different plane.
So I had my first solo exhibition last year. It introduced my work or me as an artist to a completely new audience. Like, it's still very funny to me when I find people come up to me and they know me actually for like my exhibition and installation work and not for poetry. They'll be like, "You do poems?" And that's like very funny to me. Beyond the facts of the literacy crisis, because I don't want to just be like people don't read, people just have different kinds of engagement with the work. And I think that the poem on the page is a classic. She's a good girl, but film is like uh another level of introducing something, experiencing something on a wall, on a bus, in these like non-traditional places, as opposed to just in the pages of a book, is also something different. I started thinking about poems as artifacts, not as just individual things to be published in journals, but this poem can appear on this wall in an exhibition. And this poem can be a film and be sent to film festivals. And those films could also be sent to exhibitions, just be sent to these other spaces.
There's another artist that I think you might have heard of, Beyonce, that is kind of picking up steam as, I mean, I don't know. I believe in her. I think she'll be big one day. But
Emerging, emerging, yeah.
emerging artists, the thing that they're trying to do is they're trying to bring people into an entire world. So there's something to experience as far as, like sonically, but then also visually. A lot of times, tactile things as well.
You have to be excited about every level of your work, and you have to sustain that excitement through the execution. I also think that's like maybe a difference between the individual poem and the larger project, whether that larger project is a book or a multimedia project like this. Is for the individual poem, I really only have to sustain some excitement about that poem for as long as it takes me to write it or to complete it. I have to sustain excitement, enthusiasm, and interest in a project and the ideas and themes and the work I've done for a project for maybe like multiple years.